What's good, everybody? My name is Nate Matthews from brdgng.com. You can also find me on YouTube. And what I do online is I show people how to groom themselves, such as lining up their beard and shaving their head, which is what I'm getting ready to show you guys today. I showcase different products that I use to get the job done, and I let you guys know what I think about them so you guys can get the right thing the first time instead of testing out, doing what I did pretty much on my journey, learning how to teach myself to do this. So what I'm going to do today is test out a new soap that I picked up from the men's soap company. This one is in the Himalaya scent. It's a very subtle scent for those of you who may not like a very strong scent. If you do love a really strong scent though, we also have this one. I'll be testing this one out in a future video. Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to take a look at this one. If you never shaved your head before, what you need to do is get yourself a really good brush to be able to provide the lather to work it up on your head, and I'll show you guys that here soon. If you do not have a good brush, guys, the lather is going to be very watery, and also more importantly, if you do not even have a good soap to begin with, you're not going to get a good lather at all. It's going to just be dripping all over the place. It's not going to moisturize your head the way it should when you shave, and if that happens, if you don't have a good moisture on your head, the hairs that are supposed to be sticking up are not going to be as easy to cut. They're going to be laid flat down. It's not going to do what a soap needs to do. So that's why you want to get yourself a really good soap. So what I have here is this bowl of soap. Actually, I'm going to dump the water out. I had it blooming in some water, as the instructions say. Can't really show you guys, I don't want to spill it here. But I just soaked this thing in some hot water, and I did the same with the brush here. All of the products you can find are in the description below if you guys need to know where to pick them up. Great prices for this stuff too, and it will last you a very, very long time. So what we got here, the brush, the soap. We're going to go ahead and get a towel, and we're going to throw some hot water in this towel as well. And doing this is actually going to soften up the hairs on your face or your head. Now you guys know me, I ain't shaving off the beard, you feel me, but I'm going to show you guys how to do the same thing. So just in case you guys are not watching for this beard channel and stuff that I have here, this soap can also be used on your face if you want to have a very clean shaved face. Now my hair is already soft because I did recently just get out the shower not too long ago. Still going to go ahead and throw some hot water on it. For those people who may ask me, can you just use water to shave your head? Here's my challenge for you. I want you to go in your bathroom, get all of your lotion and throw your lotion away, and when you have ashy arms and ashy knees and all that, just throw some water at it and see how it lasts. Let me know how that works for you guys, and just no more lotion for you guys. But actually, no, if you guys get the point of what I'm trying to say here is no, you cannot just use water. It's not going to get the job done. As soon as you put the water on your head, it is going to dry. And if you ever try to put water on, your skin or your lips, when your lips might be chapped, that's not going to work. It's just going to make it worse. So get the right product the first time. Now, what I have here, I'm going to dump some of this water out. I had this brush soaking in a hot bowl, or I should say hot water in a bowl. And we're going to dump most of this water out, but not all of it. We're also going to wring out the brush here. And we're going to begin lathering up the soap. Now, we're going to just start the lather right here in the bowl that the soap came in. And as you guys can see, I only turned it a few times. It's already setting up. You do want to put some pressure on it to actually get the soap on the brush. And as you guys can see, it is already working it up already. And then when we take it over to the bigger bowl, an empty bowl with nothing in it, guys, we're going to get the best lather ever. I'm going to show you guys exactly how it's done. So continue turning the brush in the bowl in a circular motion for about 30 seconds or so till we get enough here. Alright, so we got a little bit of warm water at the bottom of this bowl. We're going to begin lathering and do the same thing pretty much that you did in the soap bowl when you've gathered up the soap. In an empty bowl, guys, you're going to start working up the lather. And as you guys can see in the early process of it, it's kind of watery. You can see that it's kind of runny, and by the end of this, it will not be runny anymore. Now, as you guys are learning to lather up soap, what I want to tell you guys is just to lather it up a little bit by adding just a little bit of water to begin with. It will begin to get thicker. If you put too much water at the beginning, it will never get thick. You're going to just be wasting product. So always start small and work your way up, adding tiny droplets of water. You do not need that much at all, guys, and you are going to build some great lather. Good thing about this is once you produce the lather, it is going to be good for many passes. As you guys know that are longtime subscribers of mine, every time I shave, I really do like to do multiple passes, at least 2. Most times 2 is good for me, but sometimes even more, just to make sure I get every hair off. And this lather is building up great, guys. Let's check the scent of it too. It smells pretty good. Pretty good. It's not a strong scent, so I can't really put my finger on exactly what the scent is. But when I was sniffing it earlier, before I even put the water in there to activate it, I may be wrong, but to me it kind of smells like a citrusy flavor. Like you took like an orange and just grated like an orange peel. That's what it smells like. But checking the label on the ingredients, it doesn't look like there is orange essential oil in there. But the fact that the coloring of the package is orange, I think I might be on the right track. Y'all gotta let me know what you think when you guys pick it up. Check this out, man. Check this out. This lather, wow. It done turned to like foam. Guys, it is no longer runny, as you guys can see in there. It is no longer runny. It's not dripping out at all. This is how real lather should be. For those of you who might buy shaving soap in a can, and as soon as you spray it out the can, it comes out like this. It's not how soap is supposed to be. You need to work your own lather up, get you a good quality product that'll work the right way. Wow, look at this. Look at all this. Look at all the soap that it produced. That is crazy. And it's thick too. You see it, it's not dropping off. All right, so now that we got the soap ready, all lathered up and ready to go, what I'm going to do is get my razor ready. Now this works with any razor. What I like to use here is a 3-piece razor. Link is in the description if you guys want to purchase this if you do not have your own. You go ahead and load the blade in, put the backing on, and screw the handle onto the razor. Alright, so now we got a razor ready to go with a fresh blade in it, ready to shave my head even more bald than it already is. We're going to be looking lovely. Alright, let's check this out. Begin to just rub it on my head in a circular motion here. Wow. And the reason, guys, why you want to go in a circular motion to start is to make sure you get soap on the top and the bottom of your hair. If you guys understand what I'm saying. If you just brush it on the top, if you were to rub your head backwards, there's going to be dry spots underneath those hairs. Look, guys, look how thick the soap is. So thick that it's actually holding the shape of the brush in place. Alright, and if you do not like your soap to be as thick, what you do is just put your hand under some warm water and just drip it. Like, I'm just letting it drip like that. But you do that over the bowl, guys. Now that we have a little bit more drops of water into the bowl, we're going to go ahead and lather it up a little bit more here to make it not as thick. So now it's time to get this shaving. Let me show you how to do it. Good thing to do, guys, you want to get in the habit of this, is stretching your skin when possible. A lot of times when I'm shaving the back of my head, I do only have, you know, one hand to hold the mirror and then the other hand to hold the razor. So I'm not really able to stretch the skin. But anytime you can, you do want to stretch the skin. It makes it easier for the hairs to stand up and for you not to mistakenly nick yourself. You'll see what we got so far. It is definitely adding up over here on the razor. Shake the razor off in the bowl like this, like really quick under the water to get the soap out and the hairs from under the razor blade there. The cleaner your razor is, the easier you'll be able to shave. Keep in mind the way that I'm shaving my head, guys. I'm shaving my head with the grain, not against. Some people are able to shave against the grain. I have done such in the past, but it's not for everybody, trust me. So when I say with the grain, that means with the way that my hair grows. So my hair grows in the direction like this because, you know, when it was growing, I would brush it this way, so that's the way my hair grows. Now if your hair grows backwards and you shave to the front like me, then you would be going against the grain. But for me, it's with the grain. The less that you irritate your skin, the easier the shave will be, and the smaller the chance that you will end up getting razor bumps. Now this is where I said it's a little more difficult for me because I cannot stretch the skin, but I've been doing it for quite a while. And I kind of know where I need to be careful at. That way I do not nick myself. And as a replacement to stretching the skin, instead of doing it like with my head back, I kind of try to stretch the skin by leaning my head forward. The tighter the skin is, the easier it is for the razor to glide across your skin. Alright guys, so if you guys have taken a little bit of your time to take your time to shave, by the time you get to some areas, it might start drying up a tiny bit. As you guys can see, it's not really dried up because it's still coming off. It's not like stuck to my head. But instead of trying to put more force on the razor to try to cut it, just easily set it up for a second pass, guys. So you got some water here. Boom. Drop a couple of droplets in the bowl and lather the soap up some more. Make it a little bit loose. This is so much soap. Like, I didn't even use that much, but it worked up so much soap that, like, man, I wish I could save this for later. This is good to shave a couple heads with this amount of soap. And guys, the second pass is going to be way easier than the first because you pretty much got all the hairs already. Now you're just getting the little straddlies, if you want to call it. The little leftover pieces, making sure it's nice and even and pretty much perfect. Oh yeah, this thing is gliding for sure. It's gliding for sure. Stretch that skin. My razor straight, ice skating on my head. I said, is that a bald head or a skating ring? Because that thing is gliding. Alright, there it is, guys. So I just finished shaving my head. I did multiple passes. And look how much soap we still have left in the bowl. And we can actually make that to even more by just adding a few more drops of water. There's plenty left on the brush, plenty left in the bowl. Multiple passes on my head, and we're all set. So now what we're going to do is just go ahead and rinse the head off by putting some more hot water on a rag. Wring it out so it's not dripping all over the place, and just go ahead and clean it up. Alright, so check out the head. See what we're looking like now. It's feeling good, real smooth. My head is not dry. Well, it actually, it feels smooth, kind of like there's like, I don't know, I can't describe it, but normally like after I shave, my head sometimes be dry. Then you gotta go like afterwards and like you have to use like aftershave balm. I'm still gonna use some, but at this point I don't feel like it's 100% necessary. But yeah, so we are going to end it right here. Maybe I'll go ahead and add some aftershave balm later. But anyways, guys, this has been my review of the Men's Soap Company shaving soap and Himalaya scent. So as you guys can see, didn't put a dent into the soap at all. This is going to last you a very, very long time. This is a very large puck inside of here. Lather it up 30 seconds just to get a little bit on the brush. Lather it up in the bowl. Create a nice, good, thick amount of lather. Brush it on your head in a circular motion. Shave with the grain to avoid irritation. Use hot water, warm water at the beginning and at the end of your shave to clean yourself up and to soften the hairs. You guys are all set. So again, my name is Nate Matthews with brdgng.com. You can find me on the website or on YouTube. If you guys need anything else, I will be here for you to show you guys which products to get and how to use them. Thanks for watching. Peace.